Okay, people, I want to welcome you to this class. It's gonna be civil engineering design class because a lot of people have been calling for this lecture for a very long time now. They are actually calling for a private class, but I believe that a lot of people need to get acquainted to the relevant design package that is necessary for civil engineers, not just only civil engineers, both the urban and regional town planner, even the environmentalist, uh, the pipeline design engineers, and the surveyors. They are also using these programs for most of their field operations because it does real-time data calculations and BIM design generation. When I talk about BIM design, I'm talking about the building modeling design, which is in 3D. That is why actually it is called civil 3D. Now it has transited from a particular stage on land desk development or land desk for which they have see new changes into the 3D interface for proper design and proper information and articulations. So I will be walking through with one of the books I have write about Civil 3D is a manual, and this book carries a lot of information that concerns civil engineering design. And in this book, it has take me a lot of years, like almost 13 years now, to be writing this book, and I have just a few chapters to complete the full essence of the book. This book is to enable engineers to get proper knowledge on Civil 3D and as well move ahead with the design process, because designs help a lot. It is a starting phase for every project. On project without design will not see the light of the day. So in this book we have up to uh, 6 chapters. In the chapter 1 is talking about introduction to Civil 3D and mastering Civil 3D interface, because you have to understand the interface in the flow line of Civil 3D software for you to be a master in the future. In chapter 2 of this book is talking about drawing setup. Drawing setup is one of the major big phase of Civil 3D, because without you setting up your drawing properly, you'll be having difficulty to get proper reporting of your designs. You might be a good designer, but you don't have experience on how to set up your design, how to report the point view, how to report your template for the longitudinal and the vertical cross sections, and that will be sort of difficult. Even some companies used to have a standard template that they have designed for themselves. And when you go through into a new firm, you'll be requesting their templates to access and work with their team that are responsible for designs. And same in that chapter 2, we have the importing and exporting feed data. It can be real life data observation. It can be from a GPS station, and you're bringing it into Civil 3D. Then you must pass through the process when your surveyor took his own instrument, the Leica, or even whatever brand of instrument that he used for the feed information report. You access it and bring it straight into Civil 3D. Now this chapter will be telling you and directing you what and which part you should follow and what format you use to bring in the data. Every designers might have the pathway of how they bring in the data, and when it works for you, you use it and go ahead. Again, the same in that chapter, you'll be talking about all about point group and style setting. This same setting is drawn from the drawing setup. to enable you set up a style for your points, how you view them in Civil 3D, be it a full detail report on a particular road, maybe a road that contain buildings, that contain trees. You should be showing the same item in trees for representing it in your point report style. So whoever that access your information should be able to read it properly and easily. And again, where there are sort of culverts, it will be showing it existing culvert, it will be showing it there by the point style group. So many things that are so involved, even poles, electric poles. It will show positions for the electric poles where there are underground cable, pipes. The styles will enable you to see these items and as well enable you to get proper design as you go through. But still again, we go to chapter 3, we're talking about surface creation tools, and chapter 4 is dealing with the alignment and the design profile for Civil 3D, and chapter 5 will be talking about knowing the power of corridor, which is a template for your road itself, and giving you data to obtain the cross sections and the quantities of the cut and fill as a final process, which is chapter 6. We will now be talking about earthwork calculations quantity for Civil 3D highway design, and we will be going straight away into our program. We'll be working with Civil 3D 2023. To date, Civil 3D have released its program Civil 3D 2025. I have gone through Civil 3D 2025 and see a lot of it is a 1 month access period before you can obtain the full coverage to access it by full payment. Then the program will be yours forever. But still, we'll be working with Civil 3D 2017, of which I have paid and access my files. Yeah, let it come up and it's a stream to load up all the files. Now I just open my window and I have loaded the Civil 3D. That will be the first time we just open the Civil 3D, so I'm starting up a new drawing. Now when your drawing opens, it just come this way. I will just want to check the menu for you to see what we are doing and get a view of it. Now you see one major part of the Civil 3D is the tool space. The tool space, you'll be working with it continuously because it shows your drawing, even your drawing title, the tool space, how you will bring points and make the point in groups, and as well the surface, how you create your surface. You'll be controlling your alignment from here beyond the dashboard. You will be controlling your alignment as well, the entire site, the corridor, and so many things here. So when you finish with the tool space, you can go straight to your toolbar to navigate from one part to another, and as well the title bar. Now watch this starter bar. Is this red color? Well, this is not the same red color you'll be seeing in Autodesk Civil 3D 2017, because in Civil 3D 2017 it's now A as alphabet to their logo. And again, we'll be talking about the title bar. So let's start with the tool space. The tool space, like I showed you, is this column where you can control your drawing. You see it's showing drawing 2 because we have not changed the name of the drawing, and as well your points informations will be here. The alignment details, as you work on the alignment, will be shown here. It will even record as many alignments that is placed on your project. Same to the surface. When you create the surface, it will show as many surfaces that is in the project. Now we can see the logo, like I tell you, the starter bar. If you are starting a new project, if you want to open an existing project, if you want to save a project, and the save as to replace a project, also to publish a project like the PDF or send email whatsoever, and if you want to print a document, all this you will find in the starter bar. Now in the title bar, which is same here when you go to your menu, the title bar tends to show the name of the project. So when you save your project, now it's showing Autodesk AutoCAD Civil 3D 2017 Drawing 2. But if I come to the starter bar, which I can navigate from here to say save, or this small disk that is here, you can click it to say save. So let's go to the starter bar and click save. When I click save, it takes me to the position where I want to save my drawing. I've already created this folder and I call it the lectures folder. So I will save the drawing as lecture 1 introduction and click on save to save a new project. Now when you come to the starter bar, you will see the name change to lecture 1 introduction, ADWG. Again, the ribbon is the entire face of this part of the file or of the software. When you go to the AutoCAD software, this is the ribbon. The ribbon carries as many icons that can enable you to operate your software easily. It is a major operational phase to bring in all data and as well to work easily in the project. Now I can be bringing points. This point icon control all that we need about points. Again, the surface icon here control everything that we need about surface. For the parcel icon control all that we need for creating survey lands, separating lands, or as well measuring lands. From here you can do that function. Fusion line, these are target line you can use to do some major works in your design. It's very, very important. It can be used as well to create a boundary along the edge of your project. Grading also. Grading, if you are doing an abutment, a bridge, a dam, a fill area, you can apply the grading tools to get the quantities of material. Alignment, which is one of the major parts of the Civil 3D. You create the alignment line of your road and you must definitely select a proper alignment path of which your road will go through. This tool will enable you to create an alignment and you will get to know more of it as we go ahead. The profile icon will enable you to draw the longitudinal cross profile to show the crest and the fall along the project surface. While the corridor is the template showing the thickness of your asphalt in structures, showing the thickness of the stone base, the thickness of the fill material. Even if there's shoulder, there are some conditional assemblies that you'll be applying here, which implement cut and fills and daylight, benching, and so many more is found from this angle. Then the intersection of 2 points to enable you to create intersection at the roundabout, intersections at junctions, and the assemblies after you must have drawn the the corridor. You apply the assemblies to enable you take off quantities and bring the section view for the road, because the assemblies will enable the section view. Again, for those who are running pipelines, these tools enable you to run a pipeline network in the entire project works. Wherever the pipeline is going top or bottom as to crest or sag, you can use these tools to do that function. And as well, some major items like the pressure head whatsoever, you can do that with this tool. The profile view, when you tend to view your profile, place it in your drawing. Here you can create your profile and as well manipulate or let me not say manipulate, but apply the proper usage of your profile. And the sample line samples the quantities line takeoff item. When we get to that stage, I think I will talk more of the sample line and as well the section view. While some other tools you'll be seeing here are in the AutoCAD, general AutoCAD, the Civil 3D package is embedded with all functions of AutoCAD, though you will not be seeing directly the entire icons that you see mostly in AutoCAD, but it has embedded functions of that. So when you know the shortcuts, I mean the command line to access any tools, just as in AutoCAD, you will get it here. But these are the few tools: the line, move icons to copy, rotate or mirror, scale, trim, fillet, array, erase to explode, and the offset. Again, but here in Civil 3D, if you click the line, you will notice that there's a series of line functions, because this is a complete land development, civil engineering, and town planning, survey tool software. So you'll be seeing creating line by point range, creating line by point object, and as well even to bearing and the assumed function. So the surveyors will be using this tool also to draw their survey networks. The layer is naturally how we see it in Civil 3D, but in AutoCAD. Civil 3D layer is more automated because the items are mostly 3D items, so they have placed them in layer. As you are bringing your point, as you bring in your alignment, they are going straight directly to the selected layer. Like you can see, this is a C road, that's the center of the road. So when I'm bringing I'm not the C road center, you'll be seeing this. So that's the center of the road alignment. So when I'm bringing it, you'll be seeing center of the alignment with this layer. Okay, I think that much for this interface. And again, we'll be looking at the graphics screen. Now the graphics screen is more of where you will place your drawings and as well whatever you want to do in Civil 3D. This graphics screen can be changed to different color. If I access from the icon toolbar, you will notice there is an option here. From this option, you can access a dialog box that will enable you to manage your screen You can change the colors of your screen based on how you want the view of your screen to be presented to you. Everybody have their own choice in color. Like me, I love using black background. Some persons can go as well and change to a green. When I apply it, you see it turns green. Now, sometimes if you are doing colorations, you will not be able to use this green view most easily. So I don't really like it. There are some people who go with the white view. It's good, and I think it's having the same view like Revit, so it can be used for your design, but I mostly prefer the black view. So you can change the view to your function, to the type of color you want. Again, this is the crosshair. You see as I shake it now, the crosshair. The crosshair goes for selections and picking up tools. Like what I told you, this is a fundamental stage of Civil 3D, so I'm taking it very slow. On the command functions, you can enter a command function. Maybe you want to bring a line, you just enter the command function and the line will come up. Whatever commands you know, you will bring in it from here. But Civil 3D will mostly access the icons to enable us to our works easily. So that is more of what we covered for this section to enable us easily understand the interface of the program itself. So as we go ahead, we'll be doing more works. We have talked about in review the toolbar, the templates, the ribbons, the title column, the title bar. On the title column, you can use the home, which contain all these items, to insert some certain clips, image, whatsoever into your drawing. Even from the inserts, you can bring works from infra works. Again, you can access your location as you work on your page, so you can easily see what the areas, or directly in the GPS side as you are operating, bringing in points to your drawing. But still, you can't get this 100% because you are trying to work on a real life survey. So I prefer going mostly with the real life, and from there we can link it to the locations in the map, because it's a map system. So the annotation enables you to write in titles of the area of the land, and explain where there's a pipe, like you do in the Microsoft. Put markers in centers, make some line edge of our center line. Also the clad to make maybe you put it as explain to explain certain item. Tables, you can bring in tables from here. So this is just quite some minor things you'll be working with also. While in the analysis, the modifier, so the modifier have some minor items. So you want to modify the path, so you want to modify future line due to some changes or some other updates, alignment. You can update the alignment, even the surface, update it. The assemblies, you can update it, profiles and sample line. So this does more on updating your works. the analysis, you want to do quantities, or quantity dashboard, grading the volume, computing materials, cut and fill. For those who have increased knowledge in QTO, quantity takeoff, you can do it from here. View, to view your works in 3D or a planar view, which is in 2D. And again, you can manage your works. You can manage to bring imports or a complete template into your drawing, a setup template. But still, we'll be going ahead. After which, when we are through with this, as we have now been through with the interface, I think the next stage I will take you through on how to bring in points, how to set up your point, because when you can set up your point easily and make it a template, you will bring point for a particular edge of road or a topographical surface. You're bringing points to represent trees, to represent streets and junctions, to represent highlands, so many items, to represent areas where there are existing culverts, existing drainage paths. Then you need the point style setup, so you can manage those points imported. That will be the next stage of our class, which is tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, but I will try my possible best because it's not too easy. I'll be looking at dropping one of these every week on show more clarity, understanding for you, to enable you easily go ahead and do your work. So tomorrow or next, beyond what I'll think, next lecture, we cover chapter 2. Next lecture we cover chapter 2, which is a drawing setup and importing and exporting of feed data to enable you work on that, and all about point group and the style setting. So when we start the style for the point, you will not do it again because you create a template. Then when we starting up with the next stage to bring surface, we will not create style for the surface. So I want to thank you so much for taking your time to get a little glimpse of this, and as well follow my page, like and share, and you'll be seeing more of this. For those who want to subscribe, you can subscribe. I'll be dropping this in the Facebook section, also the Facebook social group, so you can go through and check. Thank you very much.